Everyone, my name is Syahla Sifa and I'm the first speaker from affirmative team. I'm from Senior High School 2, Tasikmalaya. And today in this opportunity, I'm going to tell you about my argument. And this motion for today's debate is this house will arrange students' class based on their intelligence, academic things, than their age. So I said the limitation, and the limitation is around the senior high school around the world as the universal, and the senior high school is selected as the senior high school which arrange their student class based their own intelligence skills by doing this psycho test and making the IQ as the point. So the definition: intelligence is the ability to apply the knowledge and skills for their future and their daily life. So the backgrounds, I'm going to take the backgrounds. So the background, it was common for the high school teacher to arrange their classroom by ability, placing the highest achieving student into one place and the low in another place. So bad quality of education system, it happens among country around the world. So bad quality here means that the outcome which graduated from the school that applied one education system, it has not granted skills to help them in the future. So these cases causes by unfinished study program and term that applied for the educational system in one school. This trigger and make unbalanced academic and intelligence spread among people. So I'm going to make Indonesia as one from the example. So as the example, Indonesia left behind, and after the left behind, that causes because in educational field that there is something that block the improving and developing process in Indonesia, and these things causes because the education in this country is not divided the student class by their intelligence. Instead, they divided the student class by their age. So welcome to my argument. So the mechanism within in my arguments. So I strongly agree with this motion because from the background we can see the unbalanced educational things spreading caused by an effective way that applied by the country because they don't even know what is the exactly way they have to do to face the differences between the student difference in intelligence. So for the evidence, there are some countries that arrange their class about the students by intelligence, and I'm going to take Japan as the example. So in Japan, so as we can see from some news and in their reality, Japan moved forward in educational things. So this cause because Japan is applied student arrangement class by the intelligence instead the age. So they makes this, so it makes like the teacher in the class and in the school environment can find the exact way that really helps to, save time and probably like giving the students exactly needs. Probably in other things like giving the exactly students needs in a simple time and short time too. So from the things that I just said, that we can see like that things is really effective step of way in teaching. And for the next comparison, I'm going to tell you a short comparison. If we mix class not by the intelligence, that we can do academics so effective even from time and ways, as I said and as I told you. If based on age, like from different ability, the low ability will get unconfident because around them like they see like other students can learn something fast but they can't, like probably like so many people like say low ability of intelligent student will be like get motivated, I have to learn something more, but in this reality not so beautiful as the not as beautiful as expectation. So in reality, like mostly from the student that get low ability of intelligence will be get down and unconfident, and they will be like, oh no, I can't do this, like I will stop and not gonna continue the study. And from these things, that's not so divided student class by their age is not so effective as the student class divided by the intelligence. So for the next is, there are any opinions that say that it's not so good for the student that graduated in a young age. Oh, no, sorry, like they're not ready yet to face the reality after they graduated from school, or probably like from systems, or probably like from education state. But in reality, like if we do comparison between like a student in a young age, they graduated from school, and then we're gonna compare these students with a student which graduated from school with an exact age like which that student should be go in the next step in the education. But these young students is already got like the granted skill to help them to face the next step after this, or probably like help them in the future. So it's really better than another students which graduated in the exact age, but they has not the granted skill to help them in the future. So, and if there is another opinion that say like, oh okay, like they graduated in a young age, and then like they had like a granted ability to help them in the future, but they're not even ready. So okay, I'm gonna explain that. Okay, in another solution, like yes they're young, they're young, but there is a gap between they exact age now until the age they will getting an obligation to continue their step to to the future. So in the gap of the age, they can like make themselves ready for the next step. But how about the cases that happen in a student that exactly graduated in age that where they should being graduated. So there's no gap between the age and the time, so they can't even like improve or fix their skills for the future. So there's two negative points that we're getting in this time. So for the students that has not granted skills, so the student is not getting time and not getting about the skills. So for the next is outcomes which graduated with young age and granted skills to help them in the future is really better. 80% than another student that graduated in exact age without granted skills to help them in the future. So yeah, that's all point from me, and thank you.